Get out of here.
Wait, I need more.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Morgs Menu. So today I am overly excited for this video because as you can see, I have a giant Trader Joe's haul today to do. I have not been to Trader Joe's since the beginning of everything with quarantine. And I asked on my Instagram whether you guys wanted to see a haul or an updated favorites, and you chose a haul. So here we are. If you are new here, I do a lot of food related videos, everything from a lot of Trader Joe's stuff, CopyCat restaurant recipes, meal prep recipes, easy dinner recipes, a bunch of stuff food related. So make sure you subscribe if you have not yet. And I also have an Instagram now that I just recently started up. It is at Morgs Menu. I will put the link for that down below, so make sure you follow that as well. So I'm done rambling now. Let's go ahead and get started with the haul. Alright, so before I even try and start this, I moved two of the bags back there because this is going to be way too much. I'm not going to have room on this counter here, so we'll do these two bags and then do the two in the back later. Honestly, I don't even remember what I got at this point. I had a list and I tried to go through and get everything that I needed, as well as get some new stuff and some things that I have run out of, but it's just kind of stressful. Just like, I feel like in a grocery store now in general, of trying to walk through the aisles. You don't want to get too close to anyone. You want to make sure you're following the list, but you also want to make sure you're not walking past stuff. It was just like, it's hard. Especially now that I've gotten so accustomed of just like doing it online and not having to worry about other people around me, I feel like it was just like extra difficult, but also felt good because then I could pick out my own things. I could pick out my own produce, just like that kind of stuff. So it was like good and bad to go into the grocery store right now, I feel like. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start with this bag. This looks like a lot of cold stuff. So I did get some things kind of just in general for the week for recipes. I also found a bunch of new stuff that Mitch and I are going to do a taste test for upcoming soon. So I'll point some of those out in this video, but you'll get to see all of them and how they taste in that next upcoming video. So let's get started. First thing is just butter lettuce. I have talked about this before. Nothing special there. I also got some baby kale. This is a new item. I don't know that we'll do it on taste test because it's a salad mix, but it's buffalo ranch chopped salad. I saw this on one of the Instagrams I follow that talks about Trader Joe's, and it's really good. Buffalo and ranch are two of my favorite things, and I really like their chopped salad, so excited to try this. I also got some of these little baby avocados. I think I've talked about these before. I like them because kind of like a whole one or half of one is perfectly fine for me, so I don't have to worry about the avocados going as brown as they do when you go ahead and cut them in half. Also got some zucchini and lemon for some recipes this week, some Greek yogurt, and some grapes. I also got some more of this shredded cheese. They have some really good dairy-free cheeses. I really like this one. I've used it in recipes before for my sister, so I wanted to pick it up. It's a blend of shredded cheddar, mozzarella, and jack flavor soy cheese. Normally I can only find like just mozzarella or just cheddar, so I wanted to get this blend just because it's kind of cool and we'll use it up pretty quickly. Also got some more egg whites and blue cheese crumbles. I found a recipe for buffalo chicken dip stuffed chicken, which you don't actually put the chicken in the chicken dip, but it's basically like buffalo chicken dip minus the chicken stuff inside a chicken breast. It looks delicious. I will be making that this week. I'll probably share it on my Instagram on how it tastes, but I wanted to get some blue cheese because we really like blue cheese with buffalo chicken. And then actually the last couple things in here are all for an upcoming video that I'm going to be doing in making my first charcuterie board. I've been seeing these. They've obviously been popular, especially recently, but I've never actually made one for myself, so I wanted to do that. So there's a bunch of cheeses and random things in here. I'm just going to not show them to you, and you'll have to wait and see what I got in that video. Alright, moving on to bag number 2. Got my favorite tortilla chips, some nice baby carrots for snacks and for a recipe I'm going to be doing, as well as some cauliflower. A new item that I wanted to try are these sprinkles walk into a sandwich cookie. That'll be in the upcoming taste test video. I think these are pretty new. I basically just stood at, if you've ever been to Trader Joe's, they have two sections kind of in the store that are newer items. So I kind of just stood there, grabbed a couple of things, and this was listed there, so I'm pretty sure this is new. Another newish item I want to try is this almond flour chocolate chip cookie baking mix. It's a gluten-free vegan baking mix, so kind of wanted to just try it. Based on what I've seen on Instagram, they're really delicious and really good, but I want to see how it is because I know gluten-free and vegan stuff can sometimes be difficult to be good, especially in a box. So we will see how these are. Also got some more of their moisturizer. Both Mitch and I like this, so we wanted more. Got some jalapeno peppers to use in a recipe this week. I also got some of their cold brew coffee concentrate. I really like this one. I've been into cold brew now that it's gotten warmer outside. I like making my own cold brew because it's so much cheaper than one, either buying it from like Starbucks or Dunkin' every day, or two, buying the actual jugs of cold brew that you can get from a grocery store. They're like $5 or $6 per jug, and you really only get like four or five cups of coffee out of them, and it just, I feel like they're not very economical. So what I found is this concentrate from Trader Joe's is actually really good. You basically just kind of combine the concentrate along with some additional water. I just find that it lasts me a whole lot longer, and I get a lot more out of it, and it's much more inexpensive. So I definitely recommend this. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, I've also been using the Dunkin' Donuts one. We basically have to, it's kind of like in a big tea bag, I guess. So you put the tea bags in with some water, let that brew overnight, and then you add some additional water to it. I also found that that was really good, and also more affordable. So if you don't have a Trader Joe's, try that one out. I also got their hyaluronic moisture boost serum. I haven't tried this before, but I just ran out of the serum that I have been using, and I saw it. I like I can't say it right. Hyaluronic acid in my moisturizer, that Neutrogena moisturizer I told you guys about before that I really like, has hyaluronic acid in it, and it does really good for my skin. So I figured I'd try this out and see how it is. Also got some almond butter, nothing fancy here. I just find that Trader Joe's has a pretty good price for almond butter that's kind of just straight almonds and doesn't have a bunch of extra crap in it. I also got some canned corn, some tomato sauce, and I found these, I believe these are new as well. They're pickled fermented jalapeno slices. I've been really into spicy stuff recently. I don't even know why, but they just looked good, and I don't know. I wanted them for some reason. I don't know what I'll use them for, maybe nachos or something, but they just looked really good. Also, I got this spicy chili pepper sauce I'm going to be using in a recipe at some point. And the last two items in this bag are actually two things I'm going to be trying in the taste test. So this is the Sprinkle Jangle, right? Yeah, Sprinkle Jangle. It's basically a cheerful mix of fan favorite candy treats. Basically a bunch of chocolate and random stuff in here, pretzels, stuff like that. Figured it'd be good to try, and it was on the new section, so I figured we'd try it out. As well as this jalapeno limeade. Jalapeno is clearly a theme in this haul, but I saw that this is really good to make margaritas with, so I definitely want to try that out and we've made it halfway through to bag number 3. So these are the sour cream and onion corn puffs. I don't know if I've told you guys about these before. I really like this flavor as well as the cheddar flavor. They're kind of like Pirate's Booty if you ever had any of those, but they're really delicious. And Mitch wanted something sour cream and onion flavored, so this was what I found for the week. I got way too many chips. Okay, so I also got these tortilla chips with chili and lime flavoring. These are really good. They're a little bit spicy, so they almost help me from not eating too many of them at one point in time. But they're just really good. They're like rolled up. They're just something different. A little bit spicy, a little bit kind of citrusy with the lime. This is another thing we're going to try. So this is a new item, the honey mustard and onion seasoned pretzel bits. They look really good. It almost looks like kind of clumps of different like pretzels and different seasonings. I don't know, it looks good, and a lot of the new stuff I felt like was really sweet, so I wanted to grab this so we weren't just eating completely sweet stuff. Also got some fettuccine pasta for a pasta dish. Also got some dog treats, of course, because I can't go anywhere without buying Petey anything apparently. He's standing right here staring at me, as he always does when I'm filming. But I got these Minta Breath bones. I think I've gotten these before for someone else as like a, you know, doggy Christmas gift or something. I can't really remember, but he has stinky breath sometimes, so I figured we'd try these out, as well as these chicken tender dog treats. They looked good. Well, good. I mean, good for him. He likes basically anything, so figured I'd try them out. And they're pretty inexpensive. They have a bunch of different kinds at Trader Joe's, and I think compared to what I see at the like pet store, they're a little bit cheaper. So I also got some bananas for just the week. Also got some more of these pita bite crackers. I've talked about these before. We just really like them. I also got these whole wheat, I can't talk, handmade whole wheat flour tortillas. I've heard that their tortillas are really good. I don't think I've ever actually had them before, so we'll see, but we do some sort of Mexican dish once or twice a week, and I've been eating a lot of like almost like breakfast tacos or quesadillas or something with eggs and like a little bit of cheese and salsa pretty frequently during this quarantine when I'm at home and can cook myself a breakfast. So I got these, they looked good. Also just got a random protein bar. I really like this one brand. I got a big box of their maple donut flavor. I think that's a pretty popular flavor, but this one was birthday cake. I just figured I'd try it. And I also got some dried mango, which I know I've talked about before. We love their dried fruit, so we got some mango, some cashews just for snacking and for a recipe. Also got some just nice chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them, and then some more coconut aminos because we are now out. Got 3 spices. So we were out of, well, I wasn't able to find like actual pepper the last time we went to the grocery store, so I got this like pepper blend, and it's just not, it's fine for like cooking and putting in things, but like when I want to just like sprinkle some pepper on vegetables or something, it just has a different flavor than just pepper. So I just got some normal old black peppercorns. This is also a new item that we'll try on something during the taste test, but this is the everything with the elote seasoning blend. I really like the corn chips that have the seasoning on it, so I figured they'd be good. I saw a lot of people say this is really good on popcorn, which I'm all about. So we're gonna try this, and also just got some oregano, nothing fancy. And then the last thing in this bag, which is kind of a weird thing to be excited about, except for in this time, we got some hand sanitizer. So this is their hand sanitizer spray. It's a grapefruit and lemon scent, which is going to be good, but I had been kind of relying on the little random mini trial size, like free things that you get like when you go to, I don't know, something random and you get a little free bottle of hand sanitizer. I had a couple of those just like in storage or in my purses and stuff, and that's what we had been using whenever we had to go out, but they were obviously running low pretty quickly, so I was really excited to get 2 of these so that we can like have one for us and have one in the car and stuff like that. So excited for this little find. All right, and the last bag I think is going to be all my frozen stuff, so I clearly did not plan this very well, but anyway, let's get started. So I got some of this Parmesan Romano and Asiago cheese. I've talked about this 3 million times. You see me use it in recipes. I just really like it. I also got some vegan cream cheese. Trader Joe's, I feel like, has much better deals on dairy-free stuff than my normal grocery store, so I always grab 1 or 2 things extra that I don't really need when I'm there. I also got this creme fraiche, which is something I don't think I've ever bought before, but I found a recipe which actually has a Gordon Ramsay cookbook that we've never really cooked out of before, but found some recipes in there that I want to film and try out, so one of them is going to be using this. Also got some more of this soy slices cheese alternative, again dairy-free stuff. We really like the cheddar ones. We got some more eucalyptus. I think I talked about this in my last haul, but we put this in our shower. It gives it a nice like scent and aroma in there. It makes it feel like a spa, and ours lasted a really long time, but we recently threw it away, so I wanted to get more while I was there, as well as just some flowers. I've been missing flowers because obviously I can't really get that at curbside pickup. I'm not gonna ask them to pick me out a bouquet of flowers. So I really miss having like a nice thing of flowers on my counter. So excited to get these pretty blue ones. And then everything else is frozen. So I just got some frozen green beans, so those have been hard to get at my current grocery store, so I got a big bag so we wouldn't have to worry about that for the next couple weeks. Also got some buttered chicken. I think I've talked about this before. Mitch loves this and he wanted at least 1 of them. I know I've talked about both of these mac and cheeses before. I really like the reduced guilt one, and then Mitch really likes the Hatch chili one, so we got 1 of each. Also got this chicken fried rice. Again, I'm a broken record. I've talked about this before, but this is really good if you have not had it. And their famous orange chicken. I was just craving it. And we're almost out of our frozen corn, so I got some more. Also got some more of this gnocchi for Mitch. He really likes this one that has the red sauce. It's gnocchi alla Sorrentino. It's really good, and it's easy dinner or lunch. Also got some of this frozen jasmine rice. I've seen a lot of people buy this before. I typically don't buy frozen rice, but I've been having trouble getting my hands on white rice recently, and brown rice just takes so long to cook in my rice maker. I don't know what it is, but I just wanted to get this for easy like grab and cook some rice, so I don't, whenever I'm just cooking it for myself or whatever, I just wanted to get this to make it a little bit easier on me since the brown rice is just driving me insane. And the last and final thing in this bag is actually something we're new that we're going to try. At least I think it's new. I've never seen it before. It's a chocolate non-dairy frozen yogurt made with coconut milk. So I know I recently saw someone post about the vanilla version, but I saw the chocolate and I think Mitch would like this better, so we'll try the chocolate one. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed doing the haul and doing just more Trader Joe's themed things and just going to Trader Joe's in general and getting some of my favorites and some of the new stuff that I've been dying to try. So stay tuned for not only the charcuterie board one, but also the taste test of a bunch of the items that I showed you upcoming in the next couple of videos. I don't know exactly the order, but they will be coming soon. Again, if you guys have not followed my Instagram, make sure you go ahead and do that. That's where I did the poll for today's video. I'm also probably going to be posting that buffalo chicken recipe that I talked about in this video. So just make sure you go ahead and follow that to get updates on my channel, get some more content, all that good stuff. If you're new to my channel in general and haven't yet subscribed, make sure you go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the videos that I post on Wednesdays and Sundays. Thanks again for watching Morgs Menu. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week until I see you in the next video. Bye guys.